Thanks for joining us. I'm Philip Coleman.
And I'm Janie Wallace. Lynn Brooks has the evening off.
With the recent mass shootings, gun ownership and pistol permits are on the rise across the United States.
WVUA's Tommy Townsend spoke with one West Alabama man who stands in support of gun ownership. Details are in tonight's top story.
This is a Christmas present.
I guess.
Either that or he's going to sell his Xbox and pay for it.
Jason Phillips is a common sense kind of guy, and since he was a kid, he's been a responsible owner of firearms for both recreation.
I got my first gun when I was probably 11. Been a 20 gauge single barrel Stevens shotgun. I still got it in my safe.
And for protection.
About 3 weeks ago, we come to the boat ramp. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, pulled our boat out, and there's a guy standing on the end of the boat ramp with a trench coat on in the middle of the summer. And I'm like, whew, you know, wow. Of course, I had Judge Joe Brown with me, so I wasn't scared. But otherwise, I'd have been very nervous, you know. And so, but I bought that pistol immediately after that shooting happened up there.
He also uses the love of guns to teach his son Jesse lessons in responsibility.
I've taught him gun safety since he was 5 years old. You got to start early with it. You know how these 14-year-old kids are with these games. So he's wanting to sell his games to get a particular gun, you know.
And the most important thing for Jason has always been safety.
Proper gun safety is, I would say, is essential, you know, because they are dangerous. When I'm buying every gun that I buy, the first thing I ask is show me all the safety features on it. Like that 1911, that's why I bought it, because all those safety features on it.
In Tuscaloosa, Tommy Townsend, WVUA News.
He's a gun.
Now, while there have been reports of gun sales spiking across certain parts of the U.S., the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office tells us there has not been an increase in requests for permits here, and local gun stores told us there hasn't been a spike in their requests of people buying guns as well. Now, pistol permits are issued by the county sheriffs in the county where you reside, and you can learn more from the Alabama Sheriff's Association website. For a shortcut, go to WVUATV.com, click numbers and links.
On your home team crime watch, a man recovering from a shooting, and Tuscaloosa police are searching for the gunman. According to police, this happened this morning around 4:40 a.m. in the 4800 block of 1st Street East near Crescent East Apartments. Authorities say a 21-year-old man was shot after a possible robbery. The suspect is described as a black man in his 20s.
We're talking to the witnesses. There was somebody who saw them that called 911. They're talking with that person, the person that was in the vehicle, and then anybody else that might have been awake at that time. Plus they're still trying to get some information from the victim.
And officials say the victim has non-life-threatening wounds. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at area code 205-752-STOP.
You may have heard some rumblings of thunder around the area today. Are we in for a stormy night? WVUA's Daniel Sparkman has a look at your first forecast. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Janie and Philip. We've still got a few showers out there across Home Team Interactive radar as we take a look here across parts of eastern Tuscaloosa County. There's still some showers out there. I'll zoom in for you. We got a few showers here, also off in parts of Pickens County as well. Carrollton still under some rain showers, as well as Aliceville all the way through Geiger and northern Sumter County. And then over to parts of Mississippi, still got some thunderstorms over there, so not quite out of the woods. We expected it to get out of here in the next couple of hours. And our weekend forecast looking pretty nice as well, with the middle 90s and mostly clear skies for our Sunday. I'll have your full 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, thanks a lot, Daniel. Now, it's getting to be that time of the year. Thousands of college students are heading back to Tuscaloosa for the start of school, and city officials here in Tuscaloosa are getting ready for them. City officials are placing 9 dumpsters across the city. Officials say they will help keep bulky items from littering the streets. The dumpsters will have a sign indicating they're an approved place for trash during moving in and moving out. Old furniture, packaging, and household garbage will be accepted, but not construction waste. Director of Tuscaloosa Environmental Services, Shane Daughterly, says students should also consider recycling their items.
We also want to encourage the students that if they do have good workable items, such as a good TV, a couch, or anything like that, to try to recycle it by maybe using Habitat for Humanity or see if they can donate it somewhere.
And now here's a look at where the dumpsters will be placed. Officials say the containers will be at these sites from Saturday, July 28th until Sunday, August the 5th.
WVUA is covering Houston County, where we're learning more about the gambling raid at that Center Stage Casino. Attorney General Luther Strange says they seized $283,000 in cash during that raid. Strange asked a Houston County judge to let him turn over the money to the state treasury and allow him to destroy 691 pieces of equipment that was seized. Strange says the equipment and money were part of an illegal gambling operation. Now, no one was arrested in the raid, but Strange is encouraging the legislature to increase the penalty for operating illegal gambling equipment from a misdemeanor to a felony. Today marks 15 months since the April 27th tornadoes leveled everything in their path, but there are signs of recovery popping up all over West Alabama.
The grand reopening of one local barbecue restaurant is just around the corner. Full Moon Barbecue in Tuscaloosa was completely destroyed by the April storm, but the owner of Full Moon, Brian Ahmed, says he's planning to have the restaurant back up and running by next week. Ahmed told WVUA there will be a ribbon-cutting ceremony on Monday, July 30th at 4:30 to celebrate the barbecue restaurant's recovery process. And WVUA is covering Brookwood, where a storm survivor has a new home thanks to Habitat for Humanity. Habitat officials told us that last year's storm tore the homeowner's house from its foundation while the man was in it. However, they were able to rebuild a new home on the old home's foundation.